Hey y'all, it's Spencer from My Tennessee Home Solution. If you're a landlord and you have 1, 5, 10, 15, hey, even 500 rental properties, got a couple quick questions that I've been getting a lot over the last 2 weeks. I just kind of want to answer them real quick and find how we can best serve you. So the first one is, who is My Tennessee Home Solution? We're a small group of veterans here in the Middle Tennessee area. Our office is actually in East Nashville. We got to start up in Clarksville and all came together because we have a passion for service. And as we've transitioned out of the active duty Army, we've found that we have an opportunity to continue to serve our community, and this is the vessel by which we do that. Second question is, hey, what do you mean by distressed property? Not all properties are in mint condition all the time, especially with rentals. I know firsthand how much of a struggle it can be to maintain a property perfectly from tenant to tenant over the years. So distressed properties, any property that needs a little bit of work, maybe a little bit of love, maybe some adjustments on the flooring, maybe a little TLC, or sometimes much more substantive repairs, especially after, one of those tenants. And hey, it happens. So we love buying distressed properties, whether it's, $5,000 or $50,000 in work, maybe even $500,000, right? We're open to anything, and we're always excited to work with you guys and find a solution together. So the third one is like, what do you value, right? As our team here, like I said, we're all veterans. The biggest thing that we always value and always ask for is transparency. I'll always be exactly straight up with you about what I'm thinking, what we're doing, our next steps together. My recommendation, hey, maybe I recommend that you don't work with us or somebody else. Or I'll make a recommendation for timeline or maybe some different step of the process that'll work best for you. At the end of the day, we need to work together, be transparent and upfront. I'm sure you can imagine, and I'm sure you've got the experience that sometimes tenants like to conceal stuff from us and probably do the same to you. At the end of the day, we got to be transparent and straight up with each other. Otherwise, there's no business working together. And the fourth one is kind of in line with that distressed property question. It's like, do I have to repair anything? And really, it's a two-part answer. One, if you want to. Second, and much my preferred, absolutely not. We've got our own teams here. We've got an in-house project manager, and we really like to provide the opportunity for them to work, put a little food on everybody's plate in that sense. I'm a big believer there's plenty of work to go around, and I always like to have the opportunity to have my teams working, right? The more time they're out there sweating and getting after it, it's just helping everybody out and it's putting food on their plates. We're always happy to purchase houses exactly as is. And we found too that a lot of times that's a little easier too on your end, just because all you got to do is make sure the door is locked, hand over the key, receive that cash direct deposit in your account, and we shake hands and we're off to the races. Two things kind of I want to hit too here is the time frame, right? We've gone anywhere from like a 7 to 10 day close to a 3, 4, 5 month. We actually just closed on a house. I met the owner about a year ago, and she came after a year and was like, hey, I think I'm actually ready to sell now. Let's get it started. So we can be completely flexible on timeline, even if you'd like to get under contract now, but actually close in 2, 3, 4 months, just so we can kind of make sure everything's lined up perfectly. We're happy to be flexible. And the last question is kind of why us? And I'll be honest, we can't be a good fit for everybody, but we like to work with people who value transparency, hard work, and honesty. And at the end of the day, as long as we're straight up with each other, we'll be able to find a solution that works for you, a solution that works for me. And at the end of the day, it just provides a smooth, easy, transparent process. I'm Spencer from My Tennessee Home Solution. No matter what the situation, we're here to help.